Have you ever wondered how many times you might have been deceived by the devil without even realizing it? In today's video, we will explore the devil's disguises and how he can hide in things that seem harmless. This video will help you identify these disguises and protect your soul. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Have you ever wondered how the devil can disguise himself so convincingly that even the most faithful can be deceived? Imagine a radiant figure enveloped in celestial light, transmitting a sense of peace and security. This is how the devil can appear, as an angel of light. In the scriptures, specifically in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14, we are warned that Satan himself transforms into an angel of light. This contradictory image is one of his most cunning tricks. He presents himself in a way that attracts our trust, making his lies even more seductive. By posing as a divine figure, the devil confuses and diverts the faithful from the path of truth, causing many to fall into his traps. In our daily lives, this disguise can manifest in various ways. It can be a charismatic person who seems to have the best intentions, but whose true goal is to lead us away from our faith. It can be an ideology or philosophy that seems just and enlightened, but fundamentally promotes values contrary to biblical teachings. The appearance of goodness and light makes it difficult to identify the deception until it is too late. Therefore, it is essential to always be vigilant and question the intentions behind appearances. Recognizing that the devil can masquerade as an angel of light is the first step to not being deceived. When we think of the devil, we often imagine a grotesque and frightening figure. However, one of his most effective disguises is deceptive beauty. The devil can present himself as an extremely attractive and captivating figure, using his appearance to seduce and deceive. The Bible shows us this clearly in several passages. In Genesis, chapter 3, verses 1 to 5, the serpent that deceives Eve in the Garden of Eden was not a repulsive creature, but one of the most cunning and attractive creations. This disguise of beauty and attractiveness is one of his most cunning tactics, making something seemingly harmless or desirable become a hidden danger. In today's society, this tactic is even more prevalent. We live in an era where beauty standards are exalted and external appearance is often valued above all. The devil uses this obsession with beauty to divert our attention from what truly matters. He hides in things that seem perfect and irresistible, like an ideology that promotes superficiality or a relationship based solely on physical attraction. To avoid being deceived, it is crucial to learn to look beyond appearances. We must seek the inner truth and evaluate the intentions and character behind external beauty. Remembering that true beauty comes from within and that not all that glitters is gold can help us avoid the traps of this disguise. The devil not only disguises himself in beauty, but also in apparent goodness. Imagine meeting someone who seems genuinely good and charitable, always ready to help, but whose true goal is to lead us away from the path of truth. This is one of the devil's most dangerous and subtle disguises. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 15, we are warned that it is no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. However, even his ministers can disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. In the Bible, we have the example of Judas Iscariot, who walked with Jesus and the disciples, appearing to be a faithful follower, but who ultimately betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Today, this disguise can manifest in charismatic leaders who promote superficial good deeds, but have hidden and corrupt intentions. To identify this kind of deception, we need to observe the fruits of their actions. True good intentions generate lasting and positive fruits, while false goodness usually leads to disappointment and destruction. Pay attention to the signs of inconsistencies between words and actions, and always question the motivations behind apparent goodness. Imagine facing an irresistible opportunity, unlimited power and wealth beyond imagination. This is another mask the devil uses to seduce us and divert us from the path of righteousness. He presents himself as a tempter, offering the world in exchange for our soul. In Matthew chapter 4, verses 8 to 10, we see the devil tempt Jesus in the desert, showing him all the kingdoms of the world and their glories, promising all this if Jesus would worship him. Today, materialism and the relentless pursuit of wealth and power are powerful lures that draw us away from spiritual values. The devil whispers promises of success and prosperity, but at a very high cost. Money is, without a doubt, very important in our lives. It can be a powerful tool for doing good, helping those in need, and promoting noble causes. We should seek prosperity, but always stay on the path with God and be aware of the enemy's traps. True wealth lies in using our resources to make a positive difference in the world, following biblical teachings, and remaining firm in our faith. By focusing on prospering ethically and justly, we protect our spirit from the devil's temptations and build a life that honors God and benefits humanity. The most subtle and dangerous disguise, close friends. The devil can act through friends, family, and colleagues, making it difficult to identify the source of the evil influence. In Matthew chapter 16, verse 23, we see Jesus rebuke Peter, saying, "Get behind me, Satan." Peter, one of his closest disciples, unknowingly was being used to try to divert Jesus from his purpose. Similarly, the devil can use people around us to plant doubts, fears, and temptations in our hearts. In modern life, this can manifest in well-intentioned advice that leads us away from our values and faith. To protect ourselves, it is crucial to maintain our vigilance and spiritual discernment. We must pray for wisdom and divine guidance and evaluate the influences in our lives in the light of biblical teachings. By doing so, we can resist temptations and remain steadfast on the path of righteousness, even when facing negative influences from close people.